Dear lady, I'm afraid I'm not myself. There's so much sun, so much sea. Everything gets vague at times. I'm very weak. I have not eaten in so long. We have not had a drink of water in so long. Oh, if we only had some water.
Please don't speak of water.
Water? Who's got water?
You know no one here has any water. You stole the last drop we had yourself. Why do you ask such questions?
Do you not notice how deep the silence is? The world seems emptier than ever. I am afraid. Tell me why it is.
I too notice it, but I do not know why it is.
Ah, I know now. He is silent. Do you not remember he was singing? A queer, monotonous song it was. Why did he stop, do you think? Maybe something frightened him.
I do not know, but I will ask him. Why have you stopped singing?
Oh, what a song. There's no tune to it and I can understand no words. I wonder what it means.
Who knows? It is doubtless some folk song of his people which he is singing.
But I wish to find out. Sailor, will you tell me what it means, that song you were singing?
This is a song of my people's.
Yes,
They will not eat us.
Eat us? What will eat us?
He means the sharks. Those pointed black things you see moving through the water are their fins. Have you not noticed them before?
Yes, I have seen them. But I did not know they were sharks. Oh, it is horrible, all this.
Why do you tell her such things? Do you not know you will frighten her?
She asked me what I was saying.
At least tell her the truth about the sharks. There's a whole children's tale about them eating people. You know they never eat anyone. And I know it.
You're sure what you say?
Of course I am sure. Everyone knows sharks are afraid to touch a person. You were just trying to frighten the lady, were you not?
I no longer like his song. It makes me think of horrible things. Tell him to stop.
Ah, you are nervous. Anything is better than dead silence.
Yes, anything is better than silence. Even a song like that.
He's strange, that sailor. I do not know what to think of him.
It is a strange song he sings.
Does not seem to want to speak to us.
I have noticed that too. When I asked him about the song, he did not want to answer at all.
Yet, he speaks good English. Not be that he does not understand us.
When he does speak, it is as if he had some impediment in his throat.
Perhaps he has. If so, he is much to be pitied. And we are wrong to speak of him so.
I do not pity him. I am afraid of him.
He's foolish. It is the sun which beats down so fiercely that makes you have such thoughts. I also have been afraid of him at times. But I realize now that I had been gazing at the sea too long and listening to the great silence. Such things distort your brain.
Then you no longer fear him?
I no longer fear him now that I am quite sane. Clears my brain to talk to you. We must talk to each other all the time.
Yes, we must talk to each other. I do not dream when I talk to you. Good God! Is there no ship in sight yet?
I cannot see any. And I can't stand to get a wider view.
Ask him. He is stronger than we are. You may be able to see one.
Sailor, you are stronger than we are. Stand up and tell me if there's any ship in sight.
No, there is none.
My God, this is horrible. To wait for something that never comes.
It is indeed horrible, but it is to be expected.
Why do you say it is to be expected? Have you no hopes of being rescued?
I have hoped for many things in my life. Always I have hoped in vain. We are far out of the beaten track of steamers. I know little of navigation, yet I heard those on board say we were following a course but little used. Why we did so, I do not know. Perhaps the captain wished to make a quicker passage. He alone knows what was in his mind, and he will probably never tell.
No, he will never tell.
Why do you speak so decidedly? He might have been among those who escaped on boats.
He did not escape. He is dead.
Dead?
Yes. I remember seeing his face as he stood under a lamp. It was pale and drawn like the face of a dead man. His eyes, too, seemed dead. He shouted some orders in a thin, trembling voice. No one paid any attention to him. And then he saw himself. I saw the flash and heard the report of all the screams of the drowning. So he took me by the arm and heard a hoarse voice shouting in my ear. Then I fainted.
Poor captain. It is evident then that he felt himself guilty, since he killed himself. It must be horrible to hear the screams of the dying and know oneself to blame. I do not wonder that he killed himself.
He was so kind and good-natured, the captain. It's only that afternoon on the promenade deck that he stopped beside my chair. I hear you you are to entertain us this evening, he said. That would be delightful, and it is very kind of you. How handsome and broad-shouldered he was, the captain.
I would have liked to have seen his soul.
We found it no better and no worse than the souls of other men. If he was guilty, he has paid his life.
No, he has avoided payment by taking his life. The dead do not pay.
The dead cannot answer when we speak evil of them. All we can know is that he's dead. Let us talk of other things.
Oh, the damned irony of it.
What is it? I cannot read very well. My eyes ache, so.
Bend closer, bend closer. It is worthwhile understanding the joke that has been played on me.
United States Club of Buenos Aires. I do not understand what the joke is.
I will explain the joke to you then. Listen. M-E-N-U. That is the joke. This is a souvenir menu of a banquet given in my honor by this club. Martini cocktails. Soup, sherry, fish, burgundy, chicken, champagne, and here we are, dying for a crust of bread, for a drink of water. God, what a joke to play on us!
What have we done that we should suffer so? It is as if one misfortune after another has happened to make our agony more terrible. Throw that thing away. The very sight of it is a mockery. How do you happen to have that thing with you? This gas is for you to torment me by reading it.
I'm sorry to have hurt you so. The jest was so grotesque I could not keep it to myself. You ask how I happen to have it with me? I will tell you. It gives the joke an even bitterer flavor. You remember when the crash came? We were all in the saloon. You were singing a Cockney song, I think?
Yes. Just one I first sang at the Palace in London.
It was in the saloon. You were singing. You were very beautiful. I remember a woman on my right saying, "How pretty she is. I wonder if she's married." Strange how some idiotic remark like that will stick in one's brain when all else is vague and confused. A tragedy happens. We are in the midst of it. One of our clearest remembrances afterwards is a remark that might have been overheard in any subway train.
It is so with me. There was a fat, bald-headed little man. It was on deck after the crash. Everywhere they were fighting to get into the boats. This poor little man stood by himself. No one paid any attention to him. He kept repeating in loud, angry tones, "I shall be late. I must cable." He still wailing his broken appointment in a rush of the crowd took him off his feet and into the sea. I can see him now. He's the only person besides the captain I remember clearly.
You were very beautiful. I remember looking at you and wondering what kind of woman you were. And then came the crash. That horrible, dull crash. We were all thrown forward on the floor of the saloon. Then screams, oaths, fainting women, the hollow boom of a bulkhead giving way. I vaguely remember rushing to my stateroom and picking up my wallet. It must have been that menu I took instead. Then I was on deck, fighting in the midst of the crowd. Somehow I managed to get onto a boat, but it was overloaded and swamped immediately. I swam to another boat. They beat me off with the oars. That boat, too, was swamped a moment later. And then the gurgling, choking cries of the drowning. Something huge rushed by me in the water, leaving a gleaming trail of phosphorescence. A woman near me with a life belt around her gave a cry of agony and then disappeared. Then I realized, sharks. I became frenzied with terror. I swam. I beat the water with my hands. I swam, swam with but one idea, put all that horror behind me. I saw something white on the surface of the water. I clutched it, climbed on it. It was this raft. You and he were on it. I fainted. The whole thing is a terrible nightmare in my brain, but I remember clearly that idiotic remark of the woman in the saloon. What pitiful creatures we are.
When the crash came, I also rushed to my stateroom. I took this, clasped it around my neck, and ran on deck. The rest I have told you.
Do you remember how you came on this raft? It is strange that you and he should be on a raft alone, when so many died for lack of a place. Were there ever any others on the raft with you?
No, I feel sure there were not. Everything in my memory is blurred. Yet I feel sure we were always the only ones, until you came. I was afraid of you. Your face was livid with fear. You were moaning to yourself.
It was the sharks. Until they came, I kept a half control over myself. But when I saw them, even my soul quivered with terror.
Sharks? You lied to me. You said they would not touch us. Oh, I am afraid.
If I lied to you, it was because I wished to spare you. Be brave. We are safe from them as long as we are on this raft. These things must be faced. Besides, what does it matter? Sharks or no sharks, the end is the same.
You're right. What does it matter?
God! How still the sea is! How still the sky is! One would say the world was dead. I think the accursed humming of that nigger only makes one feel the silence more keenly. There is nothing. The sharks that seems to live.
The sun burns into me. My poor skin that I was once so proud of.
Come, let us not think about it. It is madness to think about it so. How do you account for your being alone on the raft with this nigger? You have not yet told me.
How can I tell? Last thing I remember was that harsh voice in my ear shouting something. What? I cannot recollect.
There was nothing else.
Nothing. Stop. Yes, there was something I had forgotten. I think that someone kissed me. Yes, I am sure that someone kissed me. But no, I am not sure. It may have all been a dream I dreamed. I have had so many dreams over these awful days and nights. So many mad dreams. Mad dreams.
Come! You said someone kissed you. You must be mistaken. I surely do not. You could hardly have been that sailor.
But I'm sure someone did. It was not since we had been on this raft. It was on the deck of the ship just as I was fainting.
Who could it have been, do you think?
You remember the second officer? The young Englishman with the great dark eyes who was so tall and handsome. All the women loved him. I, too, loved him. A little bit. He loved me very much, so he said. Yes, I know he loved me very much. I think it was he who kissed me. I'm almost sure it was he.
Yes, he must have been the one. That would explain it all. He must have sent away the raft when only you and that sailor were on it. He probably did not let the others know of the existence of the raft. Indeed, he must have loved you to disregard his duty, so. I will ask the sailor about it. Maybe he can clear away our doubts. Sailor! Did the second officer order you to take this lady away from the ship?
I do not know.
Did he tell you to take no one else with you but this lady and perhaps himself afterwards?
I do not know.
Do not speak to him anymore. He's angry at something. He will not answer.
He's going mad, I think. However, it seems certain that it was the second officer who kissed you and saved your life.
He was kind and brave to me. He meant well, yet now I wish he had let me die. I've been way down in the cold green water. I was sleeping, coldly sleeping. Yet now my brain is scorched with sun fire and dream fire. And I'm going mad. We're all going mad. Your eyes shine with a wild flame at times, and that sailors are horrible with strangeness. And mine see great drops of blood that dance upon the sea. Yes, we're all mad. God, oh God, let this be the end of all. I was coming home after years of struggling, to success and fame and money, and I must die out here on a raft like a mad dog.
Be still. You must not despair so. I too might whine a prayer or protest. Oh God, God, after 20 years of incessant grind, day after weary day, I started on my first vacation. I was going home. And now, here I sit, dying by slow degrees, desolate and forsaken. Must this be the meaning of all my years of labor? Is this the end, oh God? So I might wail with equal justice. But the blind sky will not answer your appeals or mine, nor will the cruel sea grow merciful for any prayer of ours.
Have you no hope that one of the ship's boats may have reached that and reported the disaster? There would surely some steamers out to search for survivors.
We have drifted far, very far, in these long, weary days of ours. I'm afraid no steamer would find us.
We're lost then.
I have not yet given up hope. These seas, I have heard, are full of coral islands. We surely ought to drift near one of them soon. With us, it is only a question of whether we can hold out until we sight land. Water would save us. Just a little water. Even a few drops would be enough. God, if we only had some water.
Perhaps there'll be water on the island. Look hard. An island or a ship may have come in sight while we were talking. See? An island.
See nothing. Nothing but a red sky and a red sea.
It is gone. Yet I'm quite sure I saw one. It was right up there quite near to us. I could hear the water running over the stones. You do not believe me. I cannot see it anymore. But I must see it. I will see it.
What you say is nonsense. There is no island there, I tell you. There is nothing but sun and sky and sea all around us. There are no green trees. There is no water.
Do you mean to tell me that I lie? Can I not believe my own eyes then? I tell you, I saw it. Cold, clear water. I could hear it bubbling over the stones. But now I hear nothing. Nothing at all. Why have you stopped singing? Is not everything awful enough already that you should make it worse?
Water. I want water. Give me some water, and I will sing.
We have no water, fool. It's your fault we have none. Why did you steal all that was left in the cask when you thought we were asleep? I would not give you any, even if we had some. You deserve to suffer, you pig. If any one of us has any water, it is you who have hidden some out of what you stole. But you will get no chance to drink it. I'm watching you.
Do you really think he has some?
He may have.
What makes you say that?
He's been acting strangely lately. He has looked as if he wished to hide something. I was wondering what it could be. And suddenly, I thought to myself, what if it should be some of the water? Then I knew I had found him out. I will not let him get the best of me. I will watch him. He will not drink while I am watching him. I will watch him as long as I can see.
What could he have put the water in? He has nothing that I can discover.
Who knows? flask hidden in under his jersey. He has something. That I am sure of. Why is it he is so much stronger than we are? Why is that, I ask you?
You're right. He stood up and looked for the ship as easily as if he had never known hunger and thirst. He must have something in food or water.
No, there's never been any food. There has been water. There was a whole small cask full of it when I came on the raft. On the second or third night, I do not remember which, I awoke and saw him draining the cask. When I reached it, it was empty. Oh, you pig, you rotten pig!
That water would have saved our lives. He's no better than a murderer.
Listen, I think he must have poured some of the water into his flask. There was quite a little there. He could not have drunk it all. Oh, he is a cunning one. That song of his was only a blind. He was drinking while we were not looking. But he will drink no more, for I will watch him. I will watch him.
You will watch him? What good will that do either of us? Will we die any less soon for your watching? No. Let us get the water in him in some way. That is the only thing to do.
You will not give it to us.
We will steal it while he sleeps.
It's not sleep. At least I've never seen him sleep. Besides, we should wake him.
We'll kill him then. He deserves to be killed.
He's stronger than we are. He has a knife. No, we cannot do that. I would willingly kill him. As you say, he deserves it. But I cannot even stand. I have no strength left. I have no weapons. He would laugh at me.
Do you think even the most heartless savage would share at a time like this? We must get that water. It is horrible to be dying of thirst with water so near. Think, think. Is there no way?
You might buy it with him, from him with that necklace of yours.
This necklace? It is worth £1,000. An English duke gave it to me. I will not part with it.
Think of a drink of water. We shall both die of thirst if we do not drink soon. You would take your necklace to the sharks with you? Very well. I will say no more. For my part, I would sell my soul for a drop of water.
You are horrible. I had almost forgotten those monsters. It is not kind of you to be bringing them back to my memory.
It's well that you should not forget them. You will value your duke's present less when you look at them. Come! We shall both die of thirst while you are dreaming. Offer it to him.
It is beautiful, is it not? He was very much in love with me, the old duke. And he would have even married me in the end. I did not like him. He was old, very old. Something came up. I forget what. This is the only gift of his I have left.
Damn it, why are you chattering so? Offer it to him! Offer it to him!
Yes. My throat is burning up. My eyes are on fire. I must get the water. Look. Look at this necklace. It is worth $5,000. An English duke gave it to me. It will provide for you for the rest of your life. You need never work at all anymore. Do you understand what that means? Look, that water you stole. Well, I will give you this necklace. They are all real diamonds, you know. 1,000 pounds for that water. You do not give me all of it. I am not unreasonable. You may keep some for yourself. I want just enough for myself and my friend. To keep us alive until we reach some island. Here to take the necklace. It is yours. I have given you the necklace. Give me the water.
Yes, give her the water.
I have no water.
Why do you lie? You see me suffering so, and yet you lie to me. I have given you the necklace. It is worth $5,000. Surely for $5,000, you shall give me a drink of water.
I have no water.
The pig, the black dog!
Well, you have heard him. He will not give us any water. Maybe he has only a little left and is afraid to share it. What can we do now?
Nothing. He's stronger than we are. There is no wind. We will never reach an island. We can die. That is all.
Oh, who's the coward now? You have given up hope, it seems. Well, I have not. I have still one way. It has never failed me yet.
You are going to offer him more money?
Not that. I will offer more than money. We will get our water.
I do not understand.
There. How do I look?
You look terrible.
You are lying. Everyone knows I am beautiful. You yourself have said so. It is you who are hideous. I will not give you any water.
You will get no water. Was it you dance for him? Dance, Salome. I will be the orchestra. You will be the gallery. We will both applaud you madly.
Look. Listen, sailor. What is your name? Your first name. You will not answer me then? You are angry at me, are you not? I cannot blame you. I've called you bad names. I am sorry. Very sorry. It is he who put such ideas in my head. He does not like me very much. I'm going to die, but I see now yours is better affected. I like you, sailor. You're big and strong. You'll be great friends. You'll be not. Still, you would not refuse me a small sip of your water.
I have no water.
Why will you keep up this subterfuge? Am I not offering you price enough? I have promised to love you, sailor. Noblemen, millionaires, and all degrees of gentlemen have loved me, have fought for me. I have never loved any of them as I will love you. Look in my eyes, sailor. Look in my eyes. Are you so stupid that you do not understand what I mean? Must I spell it out for you? I am offering my body to you, my body that men have always called so beautiful. I am kneeling to you, a Negro sailor, for one small drink of water. Is that not humiliation enough that you should keep me waiting so? Answer me! Answer me! Will you give me that water?
I have no water.
Great God! Have I abased myself for this? Have I humbled myself before this dirty animal just to be spurned like a wench of the streets? It is too much. You lie, you dirty slave. You have stolen the water. You have stolen my share of the water. Give it to me.
I have no water. Let me alone.
What is it? What has happened here? I dreamed I was sitting before great tumblers of ice water that were just before me. It was terrible. But what has happened here? What is it?
Quick, Marie. You are so slow tonight. I will be late. Did you bring flowers tonight, Marie? Good, he will be in a stage box. I will smile at him, the poor old fool. He will wait. He will marry me someday, and I will be a duchess. Think of that, Mary. A real duchess. Yes. Yes, I am coming. You need not hold the curtain.
Go on! Go on! It's as good as a play!
They're laughing. It cannot be at me. Oh, how hot it is. How the footlights glare. I shall be glad to get away tonight. I'm very thirsty. There is the Duke. I will wave at him. He is very kind to me. so old. What am I to sing tonight? Oh, yes. Baby, won't you come back home? Oh, baby, won't you come back home? They are plotting. I must dance. Oh my God. So hot. It is so hot. I'm stifling. Bring me a drink of water. I'm choking.
Bravo! Give us more! She does not answer me. She must be sick. She has fainted. She's dead. Poor girl. Poor girl.
Is she dead?
Yes. She's dead. Poor girl. Her heart no longer beats.
She's better off. One of us have to die. It is lucky for us.
What good can the death do us?
We will live now.
I do not understand.
We shall eat. We shall drink.
No. No, no, God. Not that.
Oh my God.
The last part was supposed